I still see a lot of people spreading misinformation about this case right here, the Be Quiet Litebase 600. So let me explain a few things to you guys. Now, first off, the case is lifted off the desk with adjustable feet, as you can see here below the PC. Now, these feet can be placed in 3 different positions on the case. The regular orientation on the bottom, they can be placed on the top here, or they can be placed in the back right here. So that means my intake fans on the bottom and my power supply are getting fresh air. Now, I also get a lot of people who say my AIO pump is dying, but if you look closely, the pump is the lowest point in the loop, and all the air collects at the top of the loop and won't ever be sucked into the tubes also. Now, the third thing that I get the most questions about is the RGB boot up sequence this PC has. This is built into the controller inside the case, so you cannot get this startup animation unless you have this exact PC case. And here's the hub in the back here. You get 6 system fan headers and 6 ARGB headers, and that's how you get all these cool RGB patterns within the case. Now, this case does have RGB patterns built into it, and you can switch to ARGB by just holding this little button at the side here. So now we switch to RGB, and if we hold it for 5 seconds, we'll switch back to ARGB. Don't mind the RAM sticks, that will change once Mystic Light boots up. Now, before I end this video, I know a lot of you are going to ask what RGB software I use in this PC. Now, it's mostly Signal RGB, but Mystic Light has been amazing because it can boot my RGB patterns straight from the PC being turned off. And if you look here, this is the Mystic Light software I'm using with my MSI motherboard. And this is a really unique RGB pattern called Color Ring that I have set up to get this really cool RGB pattern. But if we change it to something like Wave, it'll go right back to the red and white pattern that's super smooth across the PC.